Welcome to my roundup and review of the best meal kit delivery and meal prep services of 2024. I've really enjoyed trying and tasting a bunch of companies that offer food delivery near me, and I've rounded up my favorites, all of which score high marks for quality. So I'll share my experience with them, including the good, the bad, and what makes each of them stand out. But at the end of the day, and my days get quite hectic, what they all offer is the chance to relax with a good meal without having to stress about what you're gonna cook or having to run for last-minute groceries. Plus, you waste less food and reduce your carbon footprint when you eat food from a meal delivery service. And best of all, you save a ton of time. The cost of ordering from a subscription delivery service is justified for me by the convenience of getting good meals either ready to cook or ready to heat delivered to your home on a weekly basis. I know that food choices are very personal, and to help you make up your mind, I'll give you the lowdown on my top 5 meal delivery services, how much they charge, what they offer, and some of the reasons why they may or may not be the right choice for you. And just to be upfront, I review brands that I appreciate for whatever reason, and I share what I know about them in the hopes that this will help you choose what's right for you. Now, if you decide to try any of these meal delivery services, I get compensated if you use the links I left down in the description. This is at no cost to you, and you get a bit of a discount which you won't find directly on any of their websites, so it's a win-win. First place in my lineup goes to Blue Apron because their food has that special something that makes them really stand out. They're pioneers in the meal kit delivery service, and their boxes come with consciously sourced, high-end ingredients and recipes that have a sophisticated edge without being overly fussy or complicated. Their creative recipes and upmarket ingredients produce meals that are undeniably good, at an average cost of around $10 a serving and another $11 for a weekly delivery, the going rate across the United States for all the services that I've tried. Blue Apron is a well-known brand with a reputation for elegant dishes that look and sound like they come from a restaurant menu and taste really, really great. Each week you choose meals from a lineup that always has old classics, new flavors, and interesting ingredients to get you cooking at home. And although they have less meals on offer than some of their rivals, they give you more options to substitute main ingredients in their meals. So recipes can either be vegetarian or have meat, or they can feature pork instead of chicken, that kind of thing. Look, they probably aren't the best option for laid-back family meals or for vegetarians, although their veggie options are really good. So for picky eaters or those on restricted diets, there are other services that might be better. But Blue Apron has delivered the most impressive results in my kitchen, and I like the quality of the food photos on their website as well, and the clean design of their recipe cards. So to sum it up, Blue Apron takes the top place for quality with great ingredients, creative recipes, and above average customer service. And for the simple fact that when I think back on all the meals that I've eaten while trying out many meal delivery services, the ones from Blue Apron are the ones that really stand out in my head and the ones that I remember enjoying the most. Second on my best quality list is Green Chef. They specialize in clean eating, healthy diets, and nutritional recipes made with seasonal organic ingredients. They're a great choice for vegetarians and vegans who get at least 9 new meals to choose from each week. Across all their menus, you can choose from 80 options that cater for keto, plant-based, restricted calorie, and gluten-free diets, with a general Mediterranean menu for flexitarians and plenty of options for pescatarians and carnivores as well. Green Chef is certified organic by the USDA, or the Department of Agriculture, so you can count on more than 95% organic fresh produce, eggs, and proteins, unless labeled otherwise. And subscribers get free nutritional coaching sessions to help them choose a meal plan or reach personal health goals. They also have a big extra menu of wholesome breakfast, lunch, or snacks, and you can expect to pay upwards of about $12 per meal serving, with another $11 for delivery. Green Chef claims to be the most sustainable delivery service, and according to them, their carbon footprint for the deliveries and plastic packaging is 100% offset by the sustainable, eco-friendly policies that they maintain. But I have to say that even though recipes that prioritize health can produce tasty food, their portions always felt a little bit smaller for my appetite, and their meals contain fewer ingredients than other meal kits, so some of the meals were a bit flat for me. But the bottom line is that Green Chef puts a lot of thought and effort into creating nourishing, healthy meals for the well-being of their subscribers and the earth, and that wins my approval. Next up is Factor, a meal prep service from HelloFresh that delivers pre-cooked meals to your door for healthy food that's ready in minutes. That's what I call maximum convenience with pretty minimal effort. So Factor gives you a choice from around 35 meals a week with plenty of options for vegetarians or any of the low-carb, high-protein diets that are out there. They also work if you want to lose weight. I tried a few of their calorie smart meals and was actually really surprised by how tasty and filling they were. Now, all their recipes are created in collaboration by dietitians and chefs, so they're designed to be both healthy and delicious. And they're freshly prepared with as much as possible organic or seasonal whole food ingredients that are free from antibiotics, GMOs, and hormones. Your single serving meals are delivered chilled, never frozen, in a recyclable package. They're ready to heat and eat right when you get them. Obviously, you need to factor the organic ingredients and preparation into the price, which varies depending on how many meals you buy each week. The minimum is 6, which works out to about $13.50 a serving, but this comes down to $11 if you order 18 or more. Although they don't always look pretty when you remove them from their containers, Factor meals deliver flavor and texture that you wouldn't expect in reheated food. And if you ask me, Factor is better for singles or couples rather than families, but they suit anyone pressed for time or trying to stick to a diet. But judging from their many reviews that I read, they could really improve their customer service, because that's the thing that most of the people complain more than occasional problems with deliveries, missing ingredients, or damaged packages. The big plus with Factor's meals is that you can get easy, nutritious meals that are as convenient as fast food, but much more wholesome. So they get my thumbs up for celebrating quality ingredients and a creative menu that's very nutritious, and if you stick to one portion per meal, might even help you lose weight. And again, if you'd like to try out any of these meal delivery services, be sure to use the links in the description below. If you follow these links, you can save a bit of money with an exclusive discount that you won't find by going directly to any of their websites. Next up is HelloFresh, an international meal kit service that, for an average of around $10 a meal, gives you a box of ingredients with instructions to create balanced, nourishing meals at home in less than about 30 minutes, so they say. While their meals are definitely healthier than fast food takeout or processed ingredients, they aim to make the tastiest meals, not healthiest. Like other meal kit services, you can set your menu preferences when you subscribe, and they do include a good selection of vegetable and fish options. But they're a better bet for people who don't have strict diet rules and are just looking for easy, tasty, and generally healthy food. You can search their menu by regional cuisine, ingredient, or food type to find dishes you want to create for yourself, and they actually just added a way to customize some meals where you can change, swap, or upgrade sides and proteins. Their recipes favor more mainstream, less sophisticated home-style cooking with punchy flavors and more family-friendly meals, and they keep up with new food trends in their weekly menu lineup of over 30 meals, plus a huge selection of convenient foods that you can add to your order. And although their portions are generous and they never use processed ingredients, they could add more vegetable sides to meals if you ask. Once or twice, some of the produce I got was a little bit bruised or squashed, kinda old, but they generally deliver well-packed, good quality ingredients that they source directly from suppliers to cut down on processing, packaging, and carbon emissions. In fact, a life cycle study by HelloFresh compared the journey from farm to fork of a HelloFresh meal to one made from supermarket ingredients and found that HelloFresh meals have a 25% smaller carbon footprint. So they're really good for the environment. And their food is generally good too. In fact, I can't remember any meals from them that I didn't enjoy. Last on my list of best meal kit delivery services is Home Chef, which is a subscription service as well for weekly meal kits that you can order from their website or from their app. And unlike most of the other food services, you get the option with Home Chef to stipulate foods not to include, like pork, mushrooms, peanuts, or shellfish. But besides allergies, this is probably not the best service for finicky eaters with special dietary needs. Home Chef is better for inexperienced cooks and younger diners, so their menu is probably aimed more at students and smaller families with the kind of meals that you might normally order in or take out. I'm talking about burgers, tacos, and pasta dishes. And if you want fancier foods, you'll find it in the Plus menu. But this section offers quite standard fare, like sirloin steak and creamed spinach, for example, making this the least pretentious meal delivery service I've tried. With Home Chef, it's clear that convenience is king. Aside from the meal kits, they have a line called Fast and Fresh that you can microwave in minutes, or their oven-ready meals, where the most time-consuming step is waiting for the oven to heat up. Their meal kits are averaged at around $10 per serving, but they do have meals starting at $8 if budget is your major concern. And in some ways, Home Chef is like a convenience store that delivers to your door because they have a big extra menu with a la carte meats and other foods like bread, pizza, soup, and salads. And you can also get canned coffee or oven-ready muffins and cookies to bake all by yourself. All of this makes Home Chef a great choice for anyone who needs food on the table as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's going to be it. I really hope you found this video helpful or interesting. If so, be sure to like and subscribe to see more reviews in the future. And again, if you decide to try any of these meal delivery services, I do get a bit of a kickback if you use the links that I left for you down in the description. But this is at no cost to you, and you get a bit of a discount that you won't find directly on any of their websites. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.